Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yup, what's good, original crew, man? We're back. We have childhood heroes. What's a childhood hero for you? Like anybody? Did you grow up and like, man, that's like a hero? You went into...
It wasn't that I wasn't into it, but I never was like...
Because you know, everybody had their like certain favorite... Well, I won't say everyone. Like their favorite superhero or like that type of stuff. Me personally, I didn't grow up too much into it. I watched it because other people I knew watched it, so I indulged in it as well. Mm-hmm. But like my cousin, his favorite was growing up was Wolverine. Like he was an X-Men fanatic, like Justice League, all that stuff. Like he was really into all that. He just come over, watch all that. Me, I was very different. Like I don't know, I wasn't really into the. Now I like being familiar with certain ones, or like, but not all of them.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? So you never had one gravitate to, like Batman, Spider-Man, Superman, Flash. None of them stuck out. Just
not like, growing up.
That you like the most. Which
growing.
powers you like the most?
Powers?
Yeah.
Like I feel like if I liked a certain power, then I would have a certain person that I gravitated to. So you asked me.
You like Storm? You know what I'm saying? Halle Berry did her thing with Storm. She was in that just.
Again, I didn't like really. I watched it like with my cousins because I grew up with a lot of boys or a lot of tomboys. But I grew up watching a lot of stuff with my cousins. But I didn't like have like a favorite. All right. I was really like. I don't know.
So you still can give somebody like that shows like.
I'm trying to like think like. I may like think of something like something I did kind of but right now I don't have anything. Sorry.
You remember at one point I was watching Flash, like every episode of Flash and the Green Arrow.
Yeah.
And then I just like it just got so long. I just kind of started phasing out, and I was just like like after like 4 or 5 seasons of it, I kind of got bored of them. Yeah. But those used to be my shows. The Flash and Green Arrow. I used to watch all them joints, and she's. Are you watching that again?
What's that?
Yeah, because I'll just sit there and watch it for like hours.
Oh.
And I hog up the TV. So with that being said, make sure you check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
Go check out the other channels, man, other platforms. Y'all go run that stuff. Got other content over there. Hey, if you're on Facebook, make sure y'all follow us on Facebook, because if you're on Facebook, you want to, hey, let me check out Kid to See. You can check out Kid to See content while you're scrolling on Facebook as well. But also, if you enjoyed today's visuals,
like it with a thumbs up.
Always, man. But let's hop into it. Let's dive into it. Let's check it out. Let's see what it's about. Maybe we can say, that's actually a person. She like, hell nah.
No. Childhood heroes. People you looked up to as a kid. People that changed your life. Maybe they motivated you to be kinder. Maybe they motivated you to be stronger, smarter, or maybe to finally start up that drug empire. Blue Crystal, let's go. So in this video, I'll be going over my childhood heroes. And really, the best characters ever. Because they made...
Well, childhood heroes, does it have to be like, if we're talking about that?
I think that's what you're thinking about.
But he said characters. He said characters too, though.
Well, no, I wasn't talking about, because when you had said it, I went, and you said superhero. Yeah, my brain went straight there, because you had said that, and I was like, no, but there's like people like,
Did you grow up want to be a Moesha? Dear Diary.
Yeah. I used to write my diary daily.
Oh, man. Dear
Dear
Diary, Ohaji.
Who?
Ohaji. I'm talking about from Moesha. I'm doing...
I was saying, ain't nobody that would have wrote. Dear Diary.
You was like, Dear Diary, I don't even know no damn Ohaji. Let's go, man.
Let's go. So in this video, I'll be going over my childhood heroes. And really, the best characters ever. Because they made me who I am. And I'm amazing. First, I'm starting off with the Dark Knight himself, Batman. I love Batman growing up. I think we all did. From his origin story to his costume, at least the newer ones, to his dark vibe, and to even his sense of justice. He refuses to kill anybody, I respect it. But let him catch you sneaking food in the movie theater, it's over. Another thing I like about him is how smart he is. Like if I was Batman, the Riddler would have been one, cause I'm not solving a single riddle. Like look at this one. The less of them you have, the more one is worth. That can literally be anything. A dog, a dollar, a donut. That's literally how supply and demand works. But Batman, he figures it out like it's nothing. World's greatest detective. You can show Batman a picture of a missing person. He'll smell her or something and just be like, I know who has her. That's another thing about Batman. He probably has the most strange set of villains possible. Like the Joker, he's literally a terrorist clown who Batman's too scared to kill. Like at least paralyze the dude or something. The Riddler, who's just a guy who plays League and scrolls on Reddit all day, so pretty much a loser. The Penguin, he's just obese. I really don't know what he does. And then Catwoman, she's not even a villain. That's just his toxic ex. I think what people like the most about Batman, though, is that he's human. He has no powers. He can't fly. He can't run fast, which makes us feel that Batman could be any of us, which is really nice on paper. But that is definitely not true. Batman will not slide in the real world. Someone's gonna pull out a gun on you, and no amount of Detroit urban survival training will save you. Plus, people forget that Batman has the coolest power of all. He's rich. He can buy anything, go anywhere, eat any kind of food he wants. Really, if he misses his parents that much, he can really just get replacements or something. And that's what cements Batman at number 2 for me. Really, his money. I could be Superman and be invincible, but I'll be broke. And I gotta put it out there. Batman is definitely the best no power having superhero out here. I would say Iron Man, but he's dead. Next, I got Mr. Mosby from The Sweet Life of Zack.
But that is what makes Batman so great, is the fact that he's rich and he can buy all the bullshit. That would be dope, though. If you could just, at night, be able to fly around town.
I thought about Batman, but it wasn't necessarily childhood. Yeah. I think it was more so...
Like you really like him over the time?
Over time. And also being around certain people.
Right, bro, y'all like that?
Because it's a person. Being around certain people...
Person you don't like or something?
I don't dislike him. I don't like me, but I don't dislike him. But being around certain people at a certain time in my life, they are...
Do I know?
Yeah. Oh. Batman is their favorite. And
I don't. I'm still not getting no. Keep to you all.
Batman is their favorite. Okay, so I was like started getting into stuff because they were, you know.
Who's your cousin favorite? The one that you said you used to always. You always went to the movies to go see the like Superman movies. Well, not Superman, but superheroes. Don't worry about it. Don't ask it. Don't ask it. We gotta get back into the video. I thought you would.
Oh, who is her favorite?
I thought you would know. Like
I do know. But it's been.
I just don't know.
I mean, I did know.
You don't know like you think you know.
I'm about to ask now.
Let's go, man. Mr. Mosby, man.
This man really shaped my whole personality without even me knowing. The most competent person in the room and always stressed. And not to mention, he's the funniest person in the show. And I mean, y'all know me. Why didn't the skeleton go to the party? Because it had nobody to go with. Did y'all know he murdered somebody? Next, I have Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh!
You didn't know that? Mr. Mosby? You didn't know that? You didn't know that. What other show you know him from? That's my favorite character for him, dog. Not Mr. Mosby.
I can't remember. My brain ain't brain.
Give me. Come on.
Tell me, baby.
I can't think of his name, though. Can't think of his name.
If you can't think, you know.
I said I can't think of his name, okay, but I know the character.
Oh, what was it?
You ain't saying that.
I said I can't think.
Oh, it just hit me.
What?
You don't know? TC? That was his name.
TC, that's coming to me. That sounds familiar.
Wait a minute, child.
Oh! Oh! Why did I forget he was on there? That's crazy.
That's my favorite character for him.
That's crazy. I did forget he was on.
Wait. Yeah.
And it was his name, TC. What was?
He was like a pimp. He used to get.
He just randomly, but it wasn't. He wasn't like. He wasn't on every episode, was he?
He was on a lot of episodes.
Well, he was on a lot of episodes.
Like at one point, he came on. He was on a lot of episodes. TC always popped up. Remember, he sold them that golden toilet.
I don't remember it. I don't think I...
Did he bring Pops that go in the toilet?
I don't think I remember that. Let's watch it tonight.
We can't. It's on HBO.
Oh.
I swear I think it's on HBO.
Revolutionary. Yu-Gi was a big part of my childhood, specifically the Pharaoh, because regular Yu-Gi's a bit. He made playing a card game look like the coolest thing ever. I mean, you would still get made fun of for it, but you felt cool. There's a reason people play this game to this day. Like, them duels used to be dramatic as hell. Yu-Gi would take some damage, he'll go flying through walls, start internally bleeding, collapse. Have y'all seen those TikTok lives where people be playing? Intense as hell. Imagine if Uno was this serious. You get hit with a +4, you might just explode. But Yu-Gi would probably never lose at that either. He's just Hermithy. He walks so that Jaden, Yusei, Yuma, and all these other pride flag hair having dudes could run. I mean, he had Dark Magician Girl, and those alone could make him top 10. But what really cements him for me is the drip. His drip was immaculate. So immaculate that when I was little, true story by the way, I remember I tried to convince my mom to let me spray paint parts of my hair purple and blonde so I could look like Yuki. It was a terrible idea looking back. I had a bowl cut, but that's to show you the love I had for him. Definitely top 10 anime protagonists. And since we're on the topic of anime protagonists, I gotta talk about another one of the greats, Wow Wow Wubbzy. First of all, intro slap. He lives in a house.
Who?
Wow Wow Wubbzy.
Who? What are y'all watching?
When was Wow Wow Wubbzy?
What are y'all watching nowadays?
Play. When I was 6, I used to invite my neighbor over all the time to watch it together. And not my neighbor like my N-word, but like, this show was amazing. The supporting cast of Walter and Widget was perfect. And I just noticed all their names start with a W, so that tells you enough. Walter was definitely my least favorite of the trio, though. Like, what did he really provide? He's just a nerd. I mean, I've been calling him Walter the whole time, and that's not even his name. His name is actually Walder. No, wait, it's Walden. Sorry. Widget was definitely more helpful than Walden. Even though her machines would mess up like 99% of the time, it's all good because they had 3,000 at the end of their name. Is that my boy Wubbzy? Coolest dude in the show. All he wanted to do was play, which is so real. And it's not like he was irresponsible. He's independent. He's like 7 years old, living on his own. How does he pay bills? Then we got Ben 10, hands down the best Cartoon Network show.
I do know a lot of people used to watch Ben 10. Just look up this.
No, I haven't. I'm trying to think of where I was at during this time of my life.
Oh, hell no.
And what I was doing. How old was I?
From 2006 to 2010.
I wasn't watching it in 2006. No.
Hell no.
No.
Hell no. That gave his age. That gave us our age. I wasn't watching the bullshit.
I wasn't watching it in 2006.
Oh, he was born in 2000. God damn.
He was 6 years old. No, child.
No, hell no.
I definitely wasn't watching it. I do remember, like, I remember
that looked like
seeing
some
it.
bullshit.
I feel like Moo, at one point, Moo was watching it.
She probably
was born in 2002.
She would have been way younger. But,
yeah, so she would have been.
See, my thing is, I watch Roly Poly Oly. Roly Poly Roly. That was my shit. Roly Poly Oly. You ever watch?
Yes, I used to watch that.
And PB and J. PB and J Otter. Yeah, that was my shit.
I used to like watching the Big Ferocious. What is it, Big Ferocious?
Oh yeah.
Is it Beast?
Yeah, Big Ferocious. I'm trying to think of the actual name, but
I thought that was the name.
It's Maggie and the Big Ferocious Beast.
I used to love watching it.
That one like
now my little show.
And hey, it's Franklin.
Yeah, I used to love
Franklin. Coming into your house. Hey, it's Franklin. That was my shit. And the Bernstein Bears.
Yes,
the Bernstein Bears. I used to actually read the book.
The books and
I used to read the book and then wanted to watch this episode.
Oh my goodness!
Now those shows have more character behind it. These is bullshit y'all watching.
No, they probably do.
Bro, our shit is nostalgic.
I mean, for them it'll be.
We had Arthur.
Now Arthur, yeah.
Bro, we had some shit growing up. Y'all had some literary shit.
You know, I think I've told you this. One of my favorite shows growing up was Doug.
I ain't talking about like Doug is like more you get much. I'm talking about them little elementary.
I used to like childhood.
Yeah.
Like down there.
I said that's why I said Roly Poly Holy, PB&J Otter.
I got you.
You got I said.
Well, Maggie back in the Ferocious Beast was definitely my favorite.
Yeah, it was one of them little bitty joints. Then y'all came out with Dora the Explorer. Maggie gonna kill Dora any day. Maggie and the Ferocious Beast. You got Dora and Boots.
I used to like Dora growing up. She used to make me mad.
Bruh.
She used to make me mad.
Which one better though? Let me say this. Which one's better?
What?
Dora the Explorer or Bob the Builder? Bob the Builder, can we fix it?
I love Bob
Bob
the
the
Builder.
Builder. Yes, we can.
I love Bob the Builder though. That like really, that ain't comparing.
Which one
I'm
better?
not those.
Y'all live.
I said I'm not.
Man.
I'm not comparing those.
Dora, where is it? It's right there. Where is it?
I'm like, big girl, if you don't, come on. I wasn't saying that back then though.
Exactly.
I'm just saying it
All right,
now.
let me say this. Dora the Explorer or Blue's Clues? Now that's one y'all can
Blue's
fight
Clues.
for. That's
Baby,
one y'all can fight over.
Blue's Clues was mine. I'm sorry, I love Blue's Clues.
Years old, living on his own. How does he pay bills? Then we got Ben 10, hands down the best Cartoon Network show ever. Not counting the reboot. Super simple too. Kid gets alien watch. Kid kills aliens with alien watch. And if y'all didn't know, Ben 10 has an Attack on Titan level time loop. So maybe not that simple. Like he's the reason he got the Omnitrix. Look,
now I did
look.
want to watch
And the
Ben 10,
Omnitrix itself is one of the coolest items in television history. Diamond Head was my favorite, but me, I'd probably chill as Alien X all the time. Cause who's beating me? Definitely the best part about this show.
The headphone cut out.
No.
Oh, I'm talking to you, just looking like you said.
Oh, because I was thinking, I was like, because you wasn't a Cartoon Network.
I wasn't.
You didn't watch Cartoon Network.
I'm gonna tell you the shows that like when we got eventually got where I was able to watch Cartoon Network. I was like I couldn't get into it because I done missed so much, and I was like I don't want. Codename Kids Next Door.
Yes, I used to love that.
Ben 10. And there was a couple other ones I really can't. But Codename Kids Next Door, I wanted to watch that die hard.
Really?
But we didn't have Cartoon Network, and I was just like, by the time we got it, I was like, I don't want to watch it.
You don't want to watch it anymore.
Like, but Ben 10 was on my radar because a lot of people used to talk about it. I was like, damn, I'm missing out.
No.
Favorite, but me, I'd probably chill as Alien X all the time. Cause who's beating me? Definitely the best part about this show was the intro. Got that thing on my playlist. And the coolest character is Ben 10,000, who is technically still Ben, just from the future. So shut up. But finally, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to discuss the best hero ever. A character who influenced me to the max. Like he really is me. Someone we all pretend to be as a kid. Someone whose movies changed everything for us. And whose movies still make massive waves to this day. But before I reveal who that is, honorable mentions. Tony the Tiger from the Frosted Flakes commercials. I just always aspired to be a 6'3" handkerchief wearing tiger when I grew up. I don't know what to tell you. There's also Brian Scalabrine, the White Mamba. I'm not Caucasian and I'm not that good at basketball, but very inspirational. The farmer from Dragon Ball Z. Hey, he had the first appearance and that stayed in my heart forever. Spider-Man. I can't explain to you how much I love Spider-Man. I mean, y'all see the profile picture, the movies.
This is my nephew's favorite.
Yeah.
That was his favorite character. Like, I don't know about now.
But it is. Let me stop. It is.
What? It is what?
Nothing. I said nothing.
What you were looking at?
Come on, baby.
What, text from her?
Yeah, I said whatever, because I forgot she told me she was. Yeah.
All right, but his favorite was Spider-Man. I used to buy him a Spider-Man everything. He had everything Spider-Man, and I'm like, you gotta go back and watch the old like.
That's what you tell him.
Nah. I just always thought about it.
TV shows, the video games, the toys, the ice cream. If I had a choice between being Spider-Man or World Peace, well, discovering Spider-Man was life-changing. Obviously, like most people, the original trilogy was my introduction to him. Best Spider-Man, by the way. I can make a whole video on this trilogy alone, so I won't talk about it too much. But this scene changed everything. Had me trying to climb up walls, web swing, even trying to find the most colorful spiders to bite me. Not a good idea, by the way, but low-key was worth it. Web swinging alone would have been enough for me. Cause I mean, look at it. Look how stylish it is. Like he definitely has the exaggerated swagger of a black tee. I don't know what I would have used web swinging for back then, but now you would never catch me riding the dirty New York MTA. And then sticking to walls, again, don't know how I would have used it back then, but now, shit, just made breaking into my girl's house even easier. Something I always wondered about the sticky hands though was, can you turn it off? Like, how does he eat burgers or chicken? Like, if Peter was wiping after taking a dump, would the paper be stuck to his hand? Would he have to use baby wipes? What if Peter was jerking? The most realistic ability Peter has though, that I could use in the real world, is definitely his spidey sense. You can sense when something bad's about to happen. That's so useful. Maybe my parents could have used it to sense my birth. Although it would suck though if it was like little irrelevant bad stuff, like a puddle or some dude's getting robbed around the corner. Like, that got nothing to do with me. And it's kind of implied in No Way Home that Peter can also sense intent or negative emotion. So he's pretty much an empath. Also gotta mention Black Spider-Man. I'm out. I mean, like Venom. I like Miles too, though. His movie was really good. Peter in the Venom suit is pretty much Spider-Man, just cooler. I didn't even know that was possible. He's just completely ruthless when he has the suit on. I don't want to talk about it too much, like I said, but just know he's so cool. And that's the thing about Spider-Man. There's infinite Spider-Man. 2099 Spider-Man. Vampire Spider-Man from the future. Miles Morales. A Spider-Man for the culture. Spider-Ham. Spider-Man, but he's haram to eat. And there's way more. Even Doc Ock's fat ass was Spider-Man at some point. That's another thing too. Spider-Man doesn't have any goofy villains. Green Goblin, golden. Venom, golden. Sandman, golden. Electro, golden. And the list goes on and on. Those are only Peter's villains too. That's not including the Prowler, the Spot, and I don't know any more Miles villains. Spider-Man is really the best superhero ever. The best hero ever. The level of influence he has in the world is unrivaled. I think the reason people love him the most is not just because he has all these powers, but because of who he is behind the mask. Whether it be Peter Parker, Miles Morales, or Miguel O'Hara, they're all just regular people like us. Well, not really Miguel. He's like Mexican. I'm kidding. I'm not kidding. Point is, they're all regular people who are great with or without the suit. And I would say we could be as great as them, but I'd just be lying because we don't have powers. But we can try. And moral of the story.
Good try.
Spider-Man.
He's black.
I ain't gonna lie. I wish they would make a Miles Morales movie, actually.
Oh.
Because I like, for one, when they first dropped that joint on Netflix, talking about somebody locked in, yeah, I was locked into that joint. But I would never say Spider-Man is my favorite because I don't have a favorite, unfortunately. Or is that fortunate?
Unfortunately.
I'm saying, but is that fortunate? Because I can't say it like, because some people I think be so overly obsessed with certain ones where they don't like other
ones because
they're so attached to, so they can't enjoy it. You know, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Because one of the worst questions that I hate, like in like job interviews or orientation, if you could be any superhero, which superhero would you be? And I'm like, motherfucker, I don't want to answer that question. It's a good icebreaker question. I'm like, no, it's not, because everybody is not into it like that.
Yeah.
Or some people not into it at all. And so, but you force them to feel as though you are already isolating people with that so-called icebreaker.
Dang, now if you a fanatic and I don't answer the question right or at all.
And then somebody be like, so why would you want to pick that one? And then you be like, I don't know.
Oh my God.
Because typically all the black people say, Black Panther. Especially when they don't know, they be like, Black Panther or Storm, like women.
Yeah.
Ooh, Storm, yes, you were black. And they be like, yeah, that you would pick the black guy.
Anyway, child.
But hey, man, y'all spend most of with y'all favorite superhero or favorite hero y'all grew up idolizing or aspiring to be like. A lot of people say Kobe. A lot of people aspire to have like that Kobe mentality no matter what they do in life. Yeah. That mama, that's why they be like mama mentality to be want to be the best at whatever you do.
Yeah.
So that's a good mentality to have. Is that Kobe mentality? Growing up, my favorite hooper though was T-Mac. He's just smooth. I just always wanted to be that smooth ass nigga on the court. Just
yeah.
I like smooth ass players on the court. But you still ain't figured out nobody?
I've really been sitting up here thinking. Yeah. Like, I'm really thinking, like, because now since we can just do any type of character, I'm really thinking, and I still don't have anybody. I liked a lot of people growing up.
I don't think we ever had the pressure growing up as a kid to say, who's your favorite? You know what I'm saying? Like that. No. Like now, kids nowadays, who's your favorite? Who's your favorite? And so they feel as though they have to have a favorite.
Girl, bye. Anyway, let's go. But yeah.
With that being said, man, y'all spam us up in the comments. Let us know y'all thoughts about it in the comment section down below. But as always, I do go by the name of Kid. This is
Sierra Coast. Kid and C.
Had to go and get it. Ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money low, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.